what's up? This is Monkey.
This is Ray.
And we're from the band Korn.
You're checking out Moshcam.
Favorite song, it changes. You know, our favorite song can change. Right now, I'm really loving Spike in My Veins.
Yep.
That song just has a lot of energy, and it has good dynamics, and there's a couple of big drops in the chorus. A lot of big drops in the chorus. So that's why that's my favorite right now.
I'd still say Love and Meth off our new record, Paradigm Shift, because it's just the same thing. It's got a lot of energy, and it's just new and fresh to us. We're really proud of the record, and we took our time writing the record, so now when we come out and play it live, it has a whole new level of energy and excitement to it, because now we're getting to play it through a pumping PA system and making people's jaws hurt from vibrations.
Mine.
Yeah.
I always whatever the last show was, always was the one that stands out.
Yeah.
It may not have been my favorite, but it's always the closest memory in my brain. But last night was pretty amazing, man.
Yeah.
The reception that we got from everybody. I mean, and there's fans from, we've been at this 20 years, so there's fans from the new material, and it goes all the way back to our first record 20 years ago. So there's a lot of faces out there.
We're not too picky about that stuff. It's weird. There's certain bands that really are like, I'm a red wine drinker, so I have like a bottle of red wine. That's about it. Like there's not like, we don't go nuts on that.
We used to have to always have Coors Light beer because we used to drink tons of that. Like, I'm telling you, like cases. We each have like a case, but now we don't even care.
Yeah.
It's like water,
blueberries.
You need water and towels, and that's it. We're good.
Some bubbly water.
Oh yeah, I have
perfect.
My new signature guitar.
Yeah.
There's actually only 2 of them made because they're going to start releasing them in May. It's the Apex 200, and I have the one that you'll see me on this tour playing. It's gray with red pickups, and it's an Ibanez. It's
rad.
It's really one of my very favorite. Not just because it's new, because I have lots of guitars, some old, some new, some vintage. This one just, I don't know, there's something special about it.
And I might as well plug my new Signatures drumsticks then. The Reluzier 757 model. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. It's actually just hitting stores. Actually, it's over here. A couple Australian stores that just got them in, which is I'm really happy about, because it's only been in the States, available to buy in the States. People would order them through mail and stuff, so it's awesome. But they're through ProMark, and I can't play a show without them.
You don't have to, because they give them to you now.
They do. Half price.
Sorry. I have to stretch. I have to stretch because I've had in the past a lot of low back pain and neck issues from just 20 years of head banging and thrashing about the stage. So if I don't stretch, I'm really going to be in pain the next day, and that's taken me a while to kind of figure that out. But yeah, and it's become, I've made it a little ritual. I have a yoga mat, and I kind of do some stretches and stuff, and it hurts being old, man.
I was gonna say, we're not being 22 anymore. We gotta stretch ourselves out, and I have to hit a pad, because drumming's very physical. We all go mental up there. It's not, I hate when I go see bands, especially heavy bands, and they're just standing there. It's like, we all bring it, especially if the crowd's giving it back. So you gotta stretch, and I hit a pad, and I have to. It's so much adrenaline flying, before the show, just jumping around, getting prepared for it. It always freaks me out when I see bands friends of mine are eating a cheeseburger, they're on in 5 minutes. I'm like, how are you? I don't get that.
That's how I used to do, and I would get hurt. I would hurt myself up there, because I'd be like, and then just not being really prepared.
That's weird. It's like you're I don't know, but yeah, that's it.
I love you.
I love you. I don't know. They can shout anything but boo. We
Yeah,
love
that's
everything
not
but boo.
That will be remembered. You know, when someone flips you the bird, I think
Right.
it's not because they're saying, you know,
Right.
they're not flipping you off to say that. They're saying, hey, look at me.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah, just stand
You're
out.
like, This is one guy that I remember. He was in Pennsylvania, and
Hey, wait, I'm sitting right here.
Oh, well, not you. He's from Pennsylvania. And he's still like stalking us. Okay, so no, he brought like this raccoon to. We had an in-store. You know what a raccoon is? Like the animal. It was dead. And he brought it. He's like, "Can you sign my dead raccoon?" And then we're like, "Oh, get him out of here! Get that shit off the table!" And then later we had a show that night. And he was in the front row with the dead raccoon.
What
We're like,
the
this
heck?
guy's
Pretty weird.
on another level. I want to party with this guy.
There's some diehard fans out there. I mean, Susie from Germany.
Yeah.
She's like, what? I think the last show last year in Europe was her 47th Korn show, and she's got a beautiful portrait of Jonathan on her arm, and just all of our there's people like that are just lifers, Korn lifers, and
Well, if they got Korn tattooed on them,
that's
lifer.
Yeah, they are. But it's awesome. Like they really freak you out when they come to the meet and greets because especially with Jonathan, they're like, "Hey, you really saved my life." It's more powerful than we think. You know, it's like it's a whole nother level of. It's not just I kind of dig this band. Some people really are like, this band saved me in more ways than one, and music's way more powerful than people think. You know, so. Spike in my veins.
It is pretty good.
It is. It's a really good band. Don't get sick.
Don't throw up in the
gotta
van. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like it's hard because we're all out here. We're in different countries. We're in different time zones, climates. You're dealing with massive time changes. It's like you got to just kind of stay healthy. You have to get rest. It's hard for us to just sleep.
Yeah, you have to. I guess pace yourself.
Yeah.
You have to pace yourself because the days get long.
Yeah. It gets overwhelming. It gets. I mean, we tour a lot. We don't really mess around. There's like. Some bands have a touring season where they go out for 3-4 months and they call it for the year. We're not like that. We're always, when we just had 2.5 months off, I was like, that was insane to have that much time off.
I felt like I had lost my job at one point.
Hey, what's up? This is Ray.
This is Monkey.
And we're from the band Korn. We want you to subscribe to this